So far, we've discussed all of the amazing advantages of sleep, but how much sleep should we actually get? The current suggestion, for an average adult, is between 7 and 9 hours of sleep every night. And what we've seen from large-scale epidemiological research is that once you drop below that reference point of 7 to 9 hours, your mortality risk actually starts to rise. In fact, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention in the United States, or the CDC, recommends that adults get at least 7 hours of sleep per night. In other words, the less sleep you get, the shorter your life will be.
However, it turns out that the link isn't exactly as linear as you might think. It's not as if the more you sleep, the lower your mortality risk becomes. In fact, something unusual occurs.
Once you get above 9 hours, you actually start to observe a jump in mortality risk, which is unusual and strange. At least two potential hypotheses have been proposed by scientists. The first is that, based on those research, it's possible that people are suffering from serious disease and illness. When we become infected or sick, we usually try to sleep more and stay in bed long. In other words, in those trials, it was the unmeasured disease and sickness that triggered a response in those individuals to want to sleep more. That's one possibility. The second likely explanation is poor sleep quality, as we know that sleep quality, not just sleep amount, is linked to mortality risk. And the lesser your sleep quality, the greater your risk of dying. People who have poor sleep quality will often strive to sleep longer, and stay in bed longer in order to improve their sleep quality. It's possible that poor sleep quality, disguised as extended sleep, is linked to an increased risk of mortality, rather than long sleep itself. But, if we take a step back and consider society as a whole, I believe modernity is always pressuring us to work long hours and, as a result, disregard our sleep. However, if we want to live long enough to reap the rewards and fruits of all of that hard work, we might consider making sleep a higher priority.